Hi there, Ian Dixon here. Today I'm going to talk to you about something that every business owner has, but if you're a business owner watching this, you may not know it, that you've got one of these. But today I'm going to talk to you about business centers. Every business has a business center, and over the last 10 years, the amount and different types of business centers have changed a lot. So today I'm going to share with you the different types of business centers that you can have, and maybe get you to look at your business center a little bit differently. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to describe it. If that's of interest to you, stay with me. The video won't be more than 6-7 minutes long, maybe 5, maybe 8, but certainly no longer than 10. So we're going to talk about business centers. What on earth is Ian talking about? Well, essentially, every business owner has a central hub, a place where we want most of our lead generating activity to point towards. And if we were to talk about the traditional funnel, it's the kind of pointy end of the funnel, probably the bit before we end up in a sales meeting of some description. So, and years ago, and I know what most of you are thinking, well, my business center is my website. And years ago, and early days of social media, I would agree with you that there really weren't many businesses that didn't point, unless you're in retail or hospitality, of course, but even hospitality websites often are the business center. So as part of the marketing funnel process, so to speak. So, but in more recent times, I've worked with businesses where we have looked at this as a strategy and as a concept, and actually built the business around a very different business center or business hub or central place. And so that's really what I wanted to talk to you about today in the sort of 6-7 minutes that we've got, is to, I guess, ask you the question, where is your business center? Is it a confusing message that you're putting out? Are you confused about where your business center is? And are you focusing your leads and your prospects at the correct business center? So let me expand on that a little bit, so that maybe you can conceptualize or maybe think about where might be another business center for you, or another way in which you can look at the central element of your business. So let's use the website as a case example, because most of us have a website if we own a business, and traditionally that would be where we would want people to go to. So now I've worked with businesses in the last few years where we've had Facebook as their business center. I've worked with a company, a chap, in fact, who I saw today, who started a business, I think about 2 years ago, maybe 3. And right from the scratch, we talked about, when he was having his van wrapped, whether or not his website was going to be his business center, or whether Facebook was going to be his business center. Because the van wrap, but we talked about his van wrap, I said to him, if Facebook is going to be your business center, then don't be slapping your website address across your van in the van wrap. Have this huge, great Facebook logo on the back of your van and on the side of your van. You don't even need an address, nothing. Just the Facebook logo and your brand name. Because now when I'm following your van, I know where I'm going to be able to find you. So my wife runs a business. She runs an estate agency, and of course they have a website. That website is essentially just a portal to Rightmove, and her business center, without a shadow of a doubt, is Facebook. There are so many great benefits and advantages to running your business center out of Facebook. It's not for all businesses, of course it's not. I also know a nutritionist who runs her business center out of Instagram. I know people that use Pinterest as their business center, Twitter as a business center. There are all sorts of different ways in which you can work towards and make sure everything is geared towards your central point. So the idea really is to get you thinking about, is it still current, is it still relevant, and is it still appropriate to use your current business center as your business center? And if you're in a state of flux, or you're looking at rebranding or changing, or if you're just starting out, is to ask yourself this question: where is my business center, and what's the central point that I want everybody to come towards? And then every small detail that leads towards that central point, that that business center, should be reflected in the marketing material that's put out. So whether that be the order in which your social media icons are shown, whether or not you display or not your website address, whether or not you even have a website, whether or not you engage in the social platforms, to take away the confusion so that people know that they need to either call in because you're a retail premises, or whether they need to go to your website. Whichever way that you look at it, the core message here is be clear about where your business center is, and then make sure that the message and the marketing that you put out reflects where you want people to come back to. Because there'll be another video on this. I do some unusual sales funnels, and one of the sales funnels that I talk about is called the width and depth. And nowadays we have no idea where people are going to come into our sales funnel, our marketing funnel. It could be a conversation in a pub, or it could be something that you've posted on Twitter. It could be a Facebook post that somebody shared, and then they're backwards and forwards along the entrance to your funnel. You want to make sure that they arrive at the most informational place about your business before they end up picking up the phone to you or sending an email or whatever it might be with that fabulous buying signal. So there you go. Today's business talk was really just 5-6 minutes, as I promised it would be, to understand where is your business center. That's the coach question to you. Where is your business center? And is that being reflected appropriately in everything that's outward facing for you? So give it some thought. It may not be your website, it may not even be your retail premises, it may not be Facebook, but be clear about what it is and make sure that everybody knows where the best place is to come and find you at your business center. My name's Ian Dixon. Please do hit the subscribe and ding the bell. We'd love to have you on board as a subscriber, and the bell will tell you when I post up another video. There are over 200 videos coming over the next 12 months. That's my promise. And so ding that bell, because there's going to be lots of super content that's going to help you if you're a business owner. We look forward to catching up with you on the next video. Bye for now.